Talk data to me. How do you use this data to influence your streams and content? I think the biggest takeaways and ways that I could use this is, it's getting a little warm in here, this sexy, sexy, sexy data talk. We're going to talk about this tool called Streambee.io. And if you're not using it, it's free. Everything that I'm going to talk about, you can get in the free version. Also has like engagement data, and it will show you in real time, like where you had the highest amount of engagement from chatters. It will show like the lowest engagement or when people left. And so it's pretty cool. I'm going to show you around a little bit. It will give you just an overall snapshot of what you're doing and how you're doing in socials. And you can also add not just your Twitch, but your other social media, and it will kind of keep track of all of the fans that you have and followers. It tells you your streaks. It tells you how many average concurrent viewers you have. It will give you, you can set up a goal for how many hours you'd like to stream in a month. It just has a really nice interface. I think it's really visually easy to see stuff, because that's, for me, one of the hardest parts about data is, like, here's Solinome, and it's like, it's hard to read. I'm not logged in on this one, but Streambee is just so much more elegant. It's just really, it looks good. And then it has your last 5 streams. It will just tell you, again, a snapshot of your average concurrent, how long it was, your peak viewers, and it will give you a rating. And then the rating that we'll talk about is just based on, it compares past streams to the stream that you just had and kind of takes a couple of things into effect. Striker says, question, does it have to use a VOD or does it pull it from your live stream? You sign up and then you have to stream. And so the more that you use it, the longer that you use it, then the more information and data that you'll have. Let's go into, we'll take a look at my last stream. And so this stream was for, it's funny that it gave me a 9 out of a 10. I was trying to do my walking DJ set and I had a ton of dropouts and stuff, but it will give you the details of your stream performance. So when you click on it, it gives you a growth rating, it gives you an engagement rating, and a viewership rating. And Tweet Tessa says, why use another program when Twitch has the same info? It's way more in depth than Twitch's. We can compare it after we take a look at this. It's easier to understand. And the biggest thing is the ability to see in real time on your VOD where you had the dip. I'm a fangirl of Streambee. And then it shows you in comparison to your previous 10 streams. So it gives you like your rating. I think it's kind of interesting that you can take a look at this data and be like, okay, my lowest ones are on, oh gosh, these are all on, Wednesday. And then it will just give you that information just in this type of a visual way. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, just the tip. So going back, tells you when you streamed, if there were any clips, how many hours were watched, how many people followed, how many peak viewers, all the stuff that we usually get. And then it also shows you across a timeline all this information, how many viewers you had. This is 10 minutes in, how many people followed from that. And it goes all the way across. And this is kind of cool if you segment your streams. Like if you do like a just chatting first and then you move into a different category, which a lot of variety streamers and gamers do that. For us DJs, it's a little bit different. We're kind of doing the same thing for the whole time. Now we can even get deeper. We can do a deeper dive. Right here, if you click at the top, it says engagement. And this is the really cool stuff where you can see like if what you're doing is actually helping to increase engagement or not. So it gives you a percentage of people, how many are super chatters, and super chatters have left 100 messages plus. And then the engaged chatters have sent between 11 and 99, casual chatters 2 to 10, not engaged chatters, that's if they sent 1, and then the lurkers who sent 0. And then it will tell you comparison of how many compared to your last stream, which is great. Like you can see if it was up, if it was trending up, it was green. If it was down, it was red. And then again, it goes through your stream. And this is what I was talking about. These little numbers are parts in the stream where they're a top moment. And another cool thing that Streambee will do is it will take these moments where you had the most interaction for whatever reason. Maybe you had a lot of people chatting, maybe you got a raid. So in this section, I had 17 viewers, but they were all 100% active. Okay, so, and then in this section, I had 34% active viewers, but I had a high number of interactions. And then this one, you can just see, like, it might be because there was a lot of chatter, or it could just be that most people that were there were chatting and talking and doing stuff. And then this is cool because this talks about your viewers. So you can see like how many were regulars, how many people are just casual, meaning they've seen 1 to 49% of streams in the last 30 days. So maybe they've been in your stream before. So I have 62% from last stream who have maybe come before and they were checking it out again. And it will be interesting to see in my next stream how many people came back. And then 17% were new viewers. So people who I've never seen before. It will tell you how your percentage is looking, if your viewership was down, if your concurrent viewership was down, your hours watched. Gives you just insight and gives you ideas about your content and what you're doing and how to make your content better. DJ Olive says, I am sold on this. This part is so cool too, because you can actually see in a timeline when people came and when people left. So like if there are a lot of people, like at this time right here, I had the most people left compared to how many people came. So I could take a look at it, and at 40 minutes in, I had the most people leave. I wonder why that was. And it could just be random. It could be on the hour, every hour on the hour when a lot of people are starting to stream, you're going to get a natural drop off of viewers because people are like, oh, so-and-so's on now, I'm going to go over there. Okay, this part is past streams, so you can just get a snapshot, peak, average, and how long it was. And what's cool about this is it will show you how many followers you gained from a specific type of stream. Sometimes this can maybe hurt your feelings a little. Like this stream right here, I lost a follower. It's like, oh, it was stream reviews. I don't care. I'm going to keep doing these on Sundays. I don't care. The next button is your growth button. And it will give you, at first, it will give you a snapshot of everything all together, like all. So I have my Twitch, my YouTube, my Discord, my Twitter, which is silly because I'm not active at all on Twitter, but I put it up there just because, Instagram and TikTok. And so it shows you a breakdown of where all of your followers are coming from. And then it will show you either a stacked or a scaled total. Stacked. I'm all about it being stacked, baby. And then it shows you your either weekly or monthly growth and how you're doing month to month. You know, it will show you like my Instagram is like barely growing. My Twitter's barely growing. Twitch and my YouTube have been the most growth for me. Also gives you your weekly growth, views, and impressions. So it will just tell you impression wise. And what this is going to be good for is for when you, because you will, when you reach out to brands to get sponsorship deals, because it's almost like a media kit. You can say with this data, okay, I got this many impressions on these platforms, and you could total them all up. And that's information that you could sell yourself, right? We don't have to be huge influencers. We can be micro influencers. We have a following and a platform. And so there's nothing that says that at this level, we can't also reach out and do some brand sponsorship deals. I believe that we can. We'll also go through like week by week, how many fans, how many you grew by, how many views you got. This could be just directly taken as a screenshot and you could show a brand or a company like, this is what I got going on. And then if you want to go deeper into that, you go into Twitch, just straight up Twitch. DJ Olive says, I only get Stream Elements sponsorships. Yeah, what I'm talking about is actually reaching out to brands. And that we'll talk about that on another Sunday stream. So make sure you come through or join the membership where we're going to talk about it in there a lot. Okay, so anyway, this one on Twitch, it will show you the same thing, but just dedicated purely to Twitch. All of this information, it's so valuable. And look how easy it is to read. It goes by date of your last streams. It's so dope. This one is what to stream. If you switch around and you do different categories, like I'm doing a just chatting stream, it shows you based on what you stream, which you have the greatest amount of concurrent viewers and peak viewers. And we're trying to decide on what to stream. That's what you would use this for. You could tell in music, I'm gaining 1 follower per hour. And in these just chatting streams, I'm losing 0.2 per hour. Oh man, it goes from the past 30 days. You can go all the way up to the past 90 days too. So if you want to go further back. This last one that we're going to talk about is when to stream. And again, it will give you between either 90, 60, or 30. And it shows you day of the week and time. So it will give you how many people you had in your stream at what time on which day. So again, if you're trying to decide like which days work best for you viewership wise, it can be kind of confusing to do on the Twitch analytics, but this kind of makes it visually so much easier just to check out. And what to stream, what day to stream, and how long to stream. Now, there's always a misconception that people think, oh, if I just stream longer, I'm going to have more viewers and followers. But I think that is not true. In many cases, sometimes that works. It will show you, like, based on my streaming, 1 hour streams, 2 hour streams, 3 hours, 4 hours. When I stream 1 hour streams, I'm gaining 3.8 followers per hour, which is the most. But you know why? Because those are raid trains. And that's different, right? That's kind of not organic. Probably have lost everybody. Everybody is probably on Streambee right now trying to figure out their numbers, which is great. I want you to. I want you to win. I want you to do the best that you can and use this data and use every tool that you can to grow as a streamer. So I think the biggest takeaways and ways that I could use this is looking back, Mistress Lavanda takeover stream. Okay. Oh, also it gives you your top clips, which is kind of cool. I'm going to take a look at like, when did I have the most cool stuff happen? When did I have the most people? And then what was I doing at that point? That can kind of inform me if it wasn't somebody rated in, because people that rate in, that's going to skew your numbers too. The other thing I just said, using it for knowing the days to stream, because this is something I had a real hard time figuring out which days were going to perform the best for me. That helped me. I actually made some decisions about, okay, I'm going to cut out this stream, or I'm going to instead stream this category on this day. Streambee, that's where it's at, baby. That is where it is at.